Hello, this is Miss Griffith, and this is a continuation of learning about adding tens to any number. I am going to pick up where we left off last time. Problem number 3, 70 small paper clips and 14 big paper clips. How many paper clips? I'm going to read the problem once more to myself. 70 small paper clips and 14 big paper clips. How many paper clips? Now, whenever I am looking at math problems, I want to look at all of the information that is given me. Down here at the bottom, I see the answer is equal to 70 plus 14. This right here is something that was given to me, and I am going to rewrite our addition sentence or addition equation here to put it in a format that we're used to seeing. I'm going to start with 70 plus 14 equals blank, or our answer. These two are the same things. They are just formatted differently. The answer to our problem will go on this line, and it can also go on this line. In addition to giving us the word problem, giving us the addition sentence or equation down here, we were also given a representation or a picture to help us solve this math problem. When you are given pictures or representations to solve the math problems, you certainly can use them to help you. I'm going to use the information they gave me to solve the math problem. I know that each of these lines here represents a 10 block. Each of the lines represent a 10 block, and each of these little circles represents a 1 block. So when I'm counting the lines, I'm going to count by tens, and when I'm counting the small circles, I'm going to count by ones. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84. I'm going to put my answer of 84 on the line that was given to me, but also on the line that I drew. I know that 70 plus 14 equals 84, and I use tens blocks to help me solve that problem. Number 4, 40 green frogs and 25 yellow frogs. How many frogs? 40 plus 25 equals blank. Once again, you want to use all of the information that is given to you to help you correctly solve the problem. I was given the word problem. I was given this number sentence or number equation at the bottom. And I have also been given this number bond over here. This number bond is showing me that 25 is my whole. 25 is the whole. 20 is a part of 25. And if I have 20 or 2 tens, I would also have 5 ones here. So 20 is one part of 25, and 5 is also one part of 25. This number bond here represents our number 25, but we also have the number 40 that we need to represent using a number bond. I am going to make my own number bond to represent 40. I put the large number or the whole in the large circle. And then you would put the 2 parts or smaller pieces at the bottom. Whenever you do this, you usually break it off by tens in one circle or box and ones in one circle or box. For the number 40, I have 40 or 4 tens. And now for the number 40, I don't have any ones. I can either leave this circle or box blank, or I can put a 0 there. Now that we have both numbers broken down to the tens and ones, we can start by adding the tens. I'm going to take 40 and add it to 20 because those are my tens. 40 plus 20. 40 plus 20 equals 60. One way that I can get that answer is by skip counting. So if I have the number 40 in my head, I know I have to go up 20. So I'm going to go up or count up 2 tens. 40, 50, 60. That is one example of how you could use skip counting to get that answer. Now that I have added my tens, I can't forget about my ones. I have 5 ones and then I have 0 ones. So I'm going to take 60, which is the number I got from adding my tens, and I'm going to add 5. The way I'm going to choose to solve this is by counting on. I'm going to put the number 60 in my head, and I'm going to count on 5. 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65. I use counting on as the strategy for my addition. I came up with the answer 65. 65 is the answer to my problem. For number 4, I use number bonds to help me add the tens, add the ones, and to get the correct answer. Now, for number 5, it says 17 triangles and 20 squares. 17 triangles and 20 squares. How many shapes? They gave me 17 plus 20 equals blank. So I know by looking at the information given to me that I'm adding 17 and I'm adding 20. Now for this problem, they did not give me any pictures, any representations, any number bonds, any tens blocks here. It is up to me to solve the problem using whatever way I like. I'm going to choose to use 10 blocks and 1 blocks to help me solve this problem. I first am going to take one number. I'm going to take the number 17 and represent that by drawing ones and tens blocks. I'm going to draw a tens block as a line, and I know that a tens block represents 1 10. And I'm going to draw small cubes or squares to represent 1 blocks. I need to make sure that I have 7 ones block to represent the 7 ones in the number 17. I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The tens block and the 7 ones combined equals 17. Now I need to represent 20. I'm going to represent the number 20 by drawing 2 tens blocks. And again, I know that each tens block is worth 10. I first am going to count the tens, and when I do that, I'll be skip counting by tens. And then I am going to go back and count the ones. When I count the ones, I know that I'll be counting by ones. 10, 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. I know that 17 plus 20 equals 37. And I used my own tens and ones blocks to figure that number out.